without further ado, let me introduce Lea Ann Bradford. She is an alumni with us and is currently working as a web developer and not Kate. And take it away.
Okay. So yeah, that was, I had to ask, what's my title? Because what did I say? So I said, whatever you want. So I chose web developer because if you, I don't know, you can be whatever you want, like software developer, but we make web applications, so that's why I chose web developer. So my name's Lea Ann. I am an alumni of Learn Academy, and I have my LinkedIn up there, and also I have a portfolio, which is just my name.com, for anyone who's interested in checking it out. First off, my origin story about Learn. If you talk to anybody who has gone to Learn, you'll know that there is no one size fits all. Everybody comes from different backgrounds and different ages. Just in my cohort, we had people from all over the world, from Africa and France and all over the US. So we definitely are a diverse group. But me personally, I was a stay-at-home mom. I was home with my kids for 13 years and was kind of ready to get back into the workplace. As a stay-at-home mom, I spent a lot of time volunteering in the classroom, volunteering for like youth organizations that my kids were involved in, and I always was trying to find a way to be manage the websites. So the organizations I volunteered for, I basically did as a hobby, ask anyone who wanted help with websites, and I taught myself like basic HTML and CSS. And I thought when I was ready to come back to work, I definitely wanted to go into the web. I figured it's not going away, right? I started my first educational experience. I did a graphic and web design program. In that program, I went deeper into HTML and CSS, but was introduced to JavaScript and jQuery. And I was like, I don't want to do, I mean, I really enjoy the design, but I also want to build sites that I want to make the functionality happen too. So I started at the end of that program, I started on my coding journey where I was doing online freecodecamp.com. I did some classes at the San Diego Community College District Extension. They had front-end classes there. As much knowledge as I could do, I just began like diving in and trying to do as much as I could. But I only got front-end online. I never really got past that. And while I could make things look pretty and I can make a form, I never could make it. What happened? How can you integrate with your sales department? Or what happens after you click that button? Like, I never got past that, and I really wanted to do that. So I looked into coding bootcamps. So for me, because I have 2 kids at home, I can't travel to another city. So I looked through San Diego, had a few choices. Also, being a stay-at-home mom, I did not want to go 8 hours a week to a coding bootcamp and not have a life outside. It just wasn't possible for me. And so I looked around in San Diego, and definitely Learn was the place for me. I also went through a lot of classes at Girl Develop It, and there were other girls at Girl Develop, or women at Girl Develop It that had come to Learn, so they were also talking to them and how much they really love the community kind of sold me on it. So I did the 2016 Charlie cohort, which started last summer. And one thing I learned is that I loved about it was Learn as a family. It's like a big family, and then your cohort is like a mini family inside of the family. So the things that I loved about coming to Learn was just that you did the pair programming, you have morning and afternoon check-ins, you have fireside chats. You really bond with the other people in your cohort. It's pretty cool. And then you find out afterwards, as you're going through it, that you actually share that with the other cohorts, but you might not be as closely connected, but you're still like a big family. And that's the best part, is it's not corporate, it's family. So that's the best part for me. However, as much as it's great to come here every day and see your friends, it's really hard. So you can't just show up and expect to know everything. You actually have to put the work in because it's really hard. But I was even talking about this earlier. It's well balanced, so just when you think you can't do anymore, you get kind of a little reprieve or maybe an easier day or your career development week, and you kind of have that balance. So when you just think you can't take it anymore, you get a little bit of a rest, a redirection, learn something new, and then the curriculum circles around again and you incorporate things you've learned in the past to kind of come back together. So overall, it was like a really good experience for me to come to work. My Notch 8 story, which is my post-learn career, I was lucky enough to be paired with Notch 8 as my Learn internship. As far as the internships go, I had a really hard time ranking my companies because we had really high quality companies to choose from, and I would have been happy at any of them, but it turned out I was lucky enough to get matched with Notch 8. What I learned at Notch 8 was what I brought into Learn. My experience beforehand is what landed me the job. I couldn't have done the job without Learn, but that experience, who I was and brought with me, was what got me hired. So knowing who you are and knowing your story, like know your story, because what sets you apart and what people want in hiring you is who you are and how you fit in with them, and maybe whatever talents you have or hobbies or special interests that you can build a connection with the company is what will get you hired. So for me, I didn't have like a strenuous job search, but once I had the internship, I was able to jump in and say, the project we had was called the Habitat, and I was able to jump in and I know design, I put together like mood boards and color schemes and worked on some design side, and it turned out Notch 8 doesn't have anybody with a design background, and it was a really good fit for them and for me to come in and work for them. So that's really important for you to know that. And best of all, I work with really awesome people. I work in this building. It's a really cool place to come every day. And I'm really excited every morning to get up and come to work. I've never had a day where it's like, oh, I have to come into work. It's never been like that. I wake up without an alarm. I'm ready to go. Sometimes I have to sit at home and wait until it's later because the door won't be open. When we first moved in, the door wouldn't be open until like 8:30, and I would be like, I gotta sit at home. So it's like really, really an awesome career. It's probably the best thing I ever did is to come here and get the experience. Going back to, even though I did design work and they liked that about me, I could not design or style a Rails app without owning Rails. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. I didn't have the knowledge, even though I had the tools. It was just a big learning curve, so I'm really happy.